Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Amanda Savoie and I'm a research scientist at the Canadian Museum of Nature. One of the best parts of my job is getting to speak to the public about my work on seaweed and about marine biology in Canada. And every time I do any kind of public outreach, I almost always get the same questions. So technically seaweeds are a type of algae. Algae are aquatic, photosynthetic organisms. They're found all over the world. And seaweeds specifically are a type of algae that are marine. That means they're found in the ocean. And seaweeds are also macroscopic. That means they're big. You can see them without a microscope. Seaweeds are found all across the globe, from the Arctic to Antarctica and everywhere in between. They're found in the intertidal zone between the high tide line and the low tide line, and in the shallow subtidal. Collecting seaweeds is really fun. You can wait until the tide goes out all the way. You get your rubber boots and your rain pants on and you go down into the intertidal zone with a couple plastic bags and collect the specimens that you're interested in. Or alternatively, you can scuba dive and you bring a few mesh bags and you collect the samples that you want right from the ocean floor. Either way, you bring everything back to the lab and you press these samples in between thick sheets of cardboard and paper, and this removes all the water and dries your specimen. In the collections of the Canadian Museum of Nature, we have some specimens that are more than 200 years old. We have more than 20,000 samples of seaweed from all around the world. This is an amazing resource for studying seaweed diversity. And while you can't eat the specimens that are stored at the museum, you can eat seaweed. It's a globally very important food source and it's delicious. Probably the most common seaweed that you may have eaten is nori. Nori is the kind of seaweed that's used to wrap sushi. So if you've had sushi, you've eaten seaweed. But there are many other delicious kinds of seaweed that you can eat. And then finally, people ask me, why are seaweed important? Why do you study them? And there's so many different reasons, but a couple of the most important are that they produce oxygen. So they produce some of the oxygen that we breathe every day. They are an important habitat and food source for marine organisms. And then finally, they're also a carbon sink. So as they grow, they take up carbon dioxide. And this is especially true in the west coast of Canada, where there's large kelp forests that grow very quickly. So next time you're at the ocean, give some thought to the amazing diversity and importance of seaweed.